Okay, let's make a funky bow to go on the lantern for spring. I'm going to do kind of a simple bow today because I don't want to make a big swag. This is the lantern I'm using. Okay, and I'll bring it forward in a minute when we go to put the bow on. But I am going to add some florals. So we're going to make a 9-loop funky bow. Now when you make a 9-loop funky bow, that is an odd number, so every loop will go the opposite direction. And the easiest way to do that, I have cut these at 20 inches, thereabouts. I'm going to take it right in half, okay? And I'm making a 5-inch loop, so I am going to go 5 to 1, and I'm going to pinch it together. And this particular ribbon is very stiff. It's hard to pinch. So that is going to give me a 5-inch loop and 5-inch tails. Now I have to take this back tail, and you see it's backwards. Take the back tail, and I'm going to twist it around so that the pretty side is forward. And now I have a pretty loop and 2 pretty tails. And that rope, that is going to be a challenge, that ribbon, I'll tell you. Now I'm going to do a gray, because I have 2 different patterns of purple, so I'm putting gray in between them. And this one will go this way. And there is a little bit of a difference, so I am going to turn this back one over. Okay. Last one on this one. 5. And that will go up. Turn the back one. Let's go back to the beginning. Bend it in half. Put the loop, top of the loop at number 5. Pinch it together. And it's going down this time. See, by doing that, you see the first time around this floral went up that way, and this time it's coming down this way. Okay, the gray at the 5, and this one's going to go up. And I'm putting them in my hand side by side, not on top of each other. And we'll turn this one around. Okay. Yeah, the purple. Five. And this one's going down. That's going to be pretty, those colors together. Gray and purple go nice together. Okay, so this is the last one. And this is going to go up top again. Let me put this here. Pinch them together. this back one, turn it out, the gray, go down, turn the back one, one more, and this one is going to go up. And I'm going to turn on my glue gun. I'll have to plug it in. Hold on. Well, when we get ready for it, I will. And turn this back one. And there we go. That's a handful of ribbon. So now I'm going to take a zip tie. And I know I took two out. Here we are. And I'm going to go under my thumb and hold it there while I bring the rest of it around to the back and get it started. She says. Okay, now before I get it tight, I'm going to take this piece of ribbon and I'm going to go under it the best I can, because this is how I'm going to attach it to the lantern. Now let me get I have a pair of needle nose pliers. For a second. Here we are. I can make this tighter with the pliers. There we go. So there's a there's a mess, but we can make it pretty. So we're going to just start puffing up our ribbons and moving them where we want them to be. I see I've got this up top. I'm going to put this one down the bottom. Okay. I've got this purple here. Takes a little time now to fluff these all out. And I've got a purple here, purple there. And they won't go anywhere because that zip tie is tight, so you can twist them as much as you want. Isn't this pretty? Get that, huh? Now I'll bring this in, and I think I have to bring you up still some. And I'm going to tie this first time as tight as I can. And see if I can get a bow. I don't know if I have enough ribbon for a bow, but I think I do. Maybe. And I'll fix the tails here in a minute. These little short ones I'm going to just cut on an angle. There we go. That's really pretty. I'm not really going to do any extra on the inside because it goes next to, it's on the entry table and it goes next to a big plant. So there's plenty going on the table. Isn't that pretty? All right, let me get my glue gun and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have a nice selection of tulips. Look at these that I got at Michael's. Let me just get them all in my hand and I'll move them so you can see them. Look at that. I love tulips in the spring, don't you? And these tulips bushes, here's the yellow one just to see the size. They're pretty good size, and they're only $1.99 a piece, under $2. So I do have one that is purple. I have several places I'm planning to use them, but I thought maybe it would be nice to put a few on here. So I'm going to cut them. I did not want to make a swag, but I think it's pretty to have some florals in here. So I think something like this. Okay, let me just see if my iron is hot yet. I'm sorry, I have it plugged in behind me, so I have to keep pulling the back this way in order to get the glue. That's pretty. Yeah, I like that one too. What do you think? I think that's pretty and enough. Let me just push this back a little bit and take a look. Up and down. I could put one down here, but then I'm working in even numbers, and I don't like to work in even numbers. I'm going to stop it right there. I think that's pretty. Now, I'm going to turn this light out, and I'll put the candle on. And you can see, that's going to look really pretty, isn't it, huh? And it goes on the entry table, and if you watch the video on the St. Patrick's Day floral arrangement, that's the table it goes on. So there you go. A pretty and simple 9-loop funky bow, and that'll carry us right through till summer, because it's really pretty. I'm not going to add a lot of Easter decorations. I think on my 2-tiered tray I might have one thing that has a rabbit in it. And then I'll just take that off after Easter and leave the tray. For the rest of it will be just simply spring and summer. So there you go. Lantern bow decorated. Spring is around the corner. Next week, actually. Looking forward to it. So I will see you again. I'm thinking on maybe Sunday this week, because I'm making a dessert that we're going to use for St. Patrick's Day dinner on Sunday. So I will be making it on Saturday, and if I can get the video up, we'll share it on Sunday. Until then, I hope everybody has a great day, great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever you need. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. We've had some really horrific weather. And as you know, I'm in Ohio now, and they had some very bad storms come through Ohio last night. Fortunately, not here, but unfortunately, it did cause a lot of damage and some deaths. So prayers to those who were involved and affected. And I will see you again shortly with a St. Patrick's Day dessert. And I thought I'd get it up to you. I might even get it up Saturday. That's what I'll try to do. I'm making it Saturday. But if I can get the video up Saturday, it's something that you could still make on Sunday. So I will see you again this weekend, one of the days anyway. Until then, everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.